The impact of COVID-19 on public finances is unprecedented. G20 countries have already deployed more than $12 trillion in direct spending, tax relief, and lending. That's 19% of their combined GDPs. Debt-to-GDP ratios of many countries will reach all-time highs. Unfortunately, this occurs in the midst of the climate crisis. Governments are committed to the Paris Climate Agreement, meaning enormous expenditures on the green transition. The stress on public finances is huge. My research aims at answering a simple question: what is the maximum debt-to-GDP ratio that is sustainable by a government? 5 years ago, we obtained a formula for this, combining prevailing international interest rates, expected GDP growth, and the capacity of the government to generate a budget surplus. But the world has changed dramatically. In particular, many central banks have decided to support governments buying substantial amounts of public debt now and in the foreseeable future. Thus, we have updated our computations. The good news: central bank support will indeed allow countries to borrow more without risking default. Moreover, when GDP growth rates exceed interest rates, government can increase their expenditures without increasing tax rates or debt-to-GDP ratios. The bad news: this will not last forever. The worldwide deflationary pressures that have generated low interest rates over the last 3 decades are bound to reverse in the near future. Aging, in particular, is very likely to raise inflation and interest rates. Even if the current crisis warrants exceptional level of public expenditures for a while, a country that would be caught with a high debt-to-GDP ratio when interest rates go back to normal would be in serious risk of default. My research can be applied to giving budgetary guidelines for avoiding such a dramatic situation.